Hey there! Today we are going to make a model hand. Models are used to help us understand how something works. In this case, we are learning how the bones and muscles work together to allow movement. For this activity, you will need a model hand printout, a straw, a ruler, a permanent marker, scissors, 5 pieces of string about 10 inches long each, tape, and a pencil. First, cut out the hand on your model hand sheet. Next, take your straw and line it up with your ruler. You are going to want to mark along the straw in 1-inch segments. You should have about 8 segments total, with a little bit left over. Once you have all 8 pieces measured, cut along the lines so that you end up with little 1-inch pieces. You should have 8 pieces that look something like this. Now, notice your hand has both dotted lines and solid lines. Following the directions on your hand model printout, the solid lines are for your straw pieces and the dotted lines are for folding. Take your straw pieces and line them up with the solid lines on your hand, like this. This next part can be a little tricky, so make sure to ask for help with it if you need. Each piece of straw is going to be taped along the solid line. Feel free to pause the video as you and your friends catch up. Once all of the straw pieces are taped on your hand, it's time to fold along the dotted lines. Now, you should have 5 pieces of string. Take 1 piece of the string and thread it through the straw or straws on one of the fingers. Do this with each string with the remaining fingers. The strings are going to have to be taped too, so gently flip your hand over and tape the strings onto the back of the hand. Keeping your hand flipped over on its backside, take your pencil and tape it along the back of the hand for support. You do not want the pencil to go any higher than the palm of the hand or the fingers won't bend. Now for the final test. Flip your hand back over and try to pull down the strings. You will notice that the fingers move. You can move individual fingers when you pull on the individual strings. Ta-da! You did it. You have just made a model hand. Let's reflect. What in the hand represents the bones? What represents the muscles? And how do they work together to allow movement? Your turn to discuss.